Hello everyone, so today I'm going to explain some of the important derivations for your CBSE Physics board exam. So if you are just focusing on this 15 important derivation, definitely you can make sure 20 plus marks, okay, because these questions were asked multiple times repeatedly in the recent years. If you are just checking on the question paper, you can see these questions were asked multiple times. So I'll be starting with electric field. In the electric charges and fields chapter, we can just go for the first one, applications of Gauss's law. Okay, so first one is applications of Gauss's law, and in the application whatever we have studied, okay, applications of Gauss's law. So whatever be the applications what we have studied, there's electric field due to infinite long wire, as well as infinite plane sheet, spherical shell. All these are very important. Also you should make sure you will be studying the electric field due to dipole, because that is also very important, because you can see that at least like 10 times in the last 20 years, okay, in the last 20 years you can just see that it is asked multiple times, electric field due to a dipole, axial and equatorial position. Okay, next is from the current electricity chapter, you can see that the relation between the current and drift velocity relation, that derivation also important. Also make sure whenever you are deriving this concept or whatever it is given, you should draw the diagram, because that is very important. And when it comes to the moving charges magnetism chapter, you can just see that force between two parallel current carrying conductor. So that derivation also, force between two parallel current carrying conductor, is very important. Also you know that the magnetic field due to circular loop, okay, the circular loop, this is also very important, magnetic field due to circular loop, because again these are all coming as high weightage and it is asked multiple times. You can make sure 20 plus mark from this. And also guys, if you haven't liked this video, make sure you are liking it, because in the last day of your exam preparation you can just go through this video and you can make sure I have studied all these derivations, okay. And when it comes to the ray optics chapter, you have to study the refraction, okay, the refraction on the spherical surface, that derivation also very important. Also another one is Snell's law using wave theory, that is also coming as very important. And next one is when it comes to capacitance, okay, capacitance, in capacitance you know the parallel plate capacitor, and there is one derivation for the dielectric in between the two plates, so partially filled as well as completely filled, it is also important. And also you can just see the torque due to electric dipole, okay, the torque due to electric dipole, that is also important. Again coming to current electricity, you can see the cells in parallel, okay, cells in parallel. So this one is also very important, because this is also asked multiple times. So you should know how to find the equivalent EMF as well as equivalent resistance in this case, because cells in parallel is very important, okay. Next one is mutual inductance of two solenoids, long solenoids. So mutual inductance, okay, between two long solenoids, that is also important. And coming back to ray optics is the chapter where you can find the maximum, you can get the maximum score. Like one chapter will give you 12 plus marks. And the optical instruments part is very important. Most of the years they have asked a question from this, the magnifying power of astronomical telescope and compound microscope. You have to study the derivation, the diagram also important. Whenever you are drawing the diagram, you should make sure you will be marking the direction, because the direction is also very important. So these are the important derivation that you have to check and you have to study. And before the exam also, just go through this derivation, because that will give you more than 20 marks. Thank you so much.